You need to have give more power to the graphics card. Good job, Inaya. Needs extra power. No, it needs more. Hallo Kanadas. Hallo Schauderrock. Hallo Alicira. Hallo Gewisch. Oh, I already have that Sturmfänger. I'm sleeping already all since years with earplugs and blindfold. But that's not really helping. So if it's not dark, even with blindfold, I always wake up. It's totally weird. But also, I always remove the blindfold while sleeping. But then I wake up because there's somewhere light, and then I again use, place back the blindfold. But yeah, yeah, so yeah. I'm sleeping with a blindfold. I have even several at home, but I have one favorite, which I usually only use that. The others I'm always only using as a backup. It's just a backup. But yeah, it's a good tip, Sturmfänger. But I have blindfolds. I can't sleep without. Even if it's dark, I still need it. It's if there's somewhere just some kind of button with light, it already bad. I don't know. I got back in the days I did not care about it, but getting old, I get really sensitive. It has to be really really dark and silent. Yeah. Newer cards work on older bus. My new fits on a bus well, but not vice versa. Older card might not fit. So, older card might not fit in my. Okay, this way. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a big noob, I just know not all components work always together. That you have to take care that they are, that the motherboard works with that stuff. So. Unless not a vampire. Vampires never use blindfolds. Oh. I really, really dark. Dark. See? I would say my character is pretty fitting. My blindfold is not white, but it could be like that. It's anthracite, so dark gray, but looks pretty much like that. Yeah. Yeah. So it could be this one. So, but mine is not so dirty, yeah. So actually, I did just wash today my blindfold. So. Hello, Indarir. And I always, when I want to wash it, I always wash it pretty early in the morning, so it has all day to dry, so I can use it. Yeah. It has to be done in the evening. Since the backup blindfolds are really only for emergency, since they're not good. So yeah, they're a bit emergency ones. A bit are like the ones you get, when you in a plane, on a flight, when you're in business class. They get gifts, something like that. They're usable, but not really comfy. Hallo Hexe, hallo Logan, hallo Mini-Hexe. Today I was working in the garden, removing weeds.
Why is the cargo always so heavy? Are people shipping rocks?
But not all day, but several hours. And I figured out, I used the tip from Cheryl, using an app to try to find out what something is, and I want to see the English name. I don't know. Is it really called like that? As I don't know if that's the real name. Maybe you know that, Elisira, if that's true. Common cat's ear? I don't know if that's true. Or hairy cat's ear? Rough cat's ear? Whatever, it's cat's ear. Doesn't look like cat's ear. Huh. Oh. Type of dandelion. Yeah, it looks a bit like Löwenzahn, yeah? Yeah. So, in German, this common cat's ear is called gemeines Ferkelkraut. So it would be common pigweed, I think, when you translate it. So, like that. That would be the translation, as the literal word by word translation. So, yeah. Yeah. Do you have funny names for plants? Do we? Yeah. Yeah. I was looking at it and was like thinking, ah, yeah, okay. But if that's the name, good. Good. But at least it was just a funny name that I could remember it really fine. So that was not bad. If it would have been something, I don't know, some more botanical name, I would have probably forgotten it already. Yeah. But now I know it's not really bad. It's just like there are so many that they, how do you say it? Like they push away the grass because they're just like, it seems like they're strong. Really strong. So I removed now, I think overall, the past days, like, I have no clue. Like 6 buckets, I think. From, also mostly of the pigweed and thistles. And thistles is a difficult word for Germans, or for Tians. In German it would be distel. Distel is easier to say. So, this spiky plant. So. Okay, what are our stuff? Treasure map? Improve an item. We can improve an item. That's something easy. Oh, one endeavor done. We need something. Yeah. Then treasure map. Should have enough of these. 13. No treasure. Yeah.
Fewer people staring at me than I anticipated. What a strange time you live in.
Up here. It was fast. Sometimes the teleport goes so quick. Or sometimes like it feels like an instant. And sometimes I don't want to say you have to wait forever, but sometimes the loading it takes a bit more time. I'm gonna take now controller since we have to walk around a bit more. What did you do today, guys? What happened? If you want, you can share your day. with us.
Such delicate fineries you might craft with that.
Hallo Rianzu. I'm not sure. The treasure is here on the cliff or at the bottom. I was already the right spot. Boy, 5 watery guys.
A new follower.
Thank you for the follow. Maybe in Cracklawn, or? I pulled a muscle in my back. Aua! Oh nein, how did that happen? Played ESO Battlegrounds, played Baldur's Gate 3 and ate a tasty pastry. Ooh! Did you have some bonus pastry from yesterday? From that amazing bakery? Guess everyone had the same idea as I had. Can we go somewhere else? The most stupid way possible, of course. I just bent down to pick up some washing. And even get to pick up the washing. What is washing? Is it like dirty clothing? Washing? Like the Wäsche? Yeah, probably, or laundry, the clean clothes. Ah, the clean one. I just say washing because they are clean. Sorry if that's a stupid question. I'm just wondering. I would not. I really did not know. I mean, I guessed what you maybe mean, but I was not sure. You know, as you heard. Yeah. I'm sorry. Which muscle did you make Caputo by doing that movement? Shoulder again? Well, washing okay? Never really thought about it. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, I often get questions from foreigners who learn German. Why do we say something as a word X or why do we say something like that? I'm like, I don't know. It's just how it is, right? It's just a word. Thank you for the follow. Sometimes there are sayings or wordings where just
Do not
as
catch
a you know, if it's your mother language, you don't think about it. It's just say it. But if someone asks you and you think about the meaning or why you say it, you're like, that's actually a good question. Yeah. Ready so with my friend. Awesome. We're finally about to finish the story in Blackwood after all these years. We ran some errands and did some shopping and saved a ton of money. Oh, did you get a nice discount, Quickstar? By doing shopping? Does Bella explored her new home? Oh, she's already walking around, Tina. Oha. I thought you have her separated for some days in the cat room. For you. Let her outside. And how is it going? And how do the others like her? Lower back? Oh, yeah. I hope it will heal quick. I think languages are hard to explain the rules because maybe you just know it sounds right or wrong. But yeah, as usually, if you ask me anything in German, I'm not good in telling you why it is as like grammatic, rules. I'm not good in give you any advice. Usually I say it's just like how it has to be. It sounds and if I'm not sure how something is written, I just go. This sounds better than this way, or looks better. Yeah. So yeah, and often the rules are really just like it is like that. Punkt. So it's just how it is. Yeah. Like in English, if you say brown big cat, you sound like a crazy person. It should be big brown cat. Why? Why? I mean, why would it be wrong to say brown big cat or big brown cat? Aha. Exactly. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Aha. Okay. Also, it could be probably me, that I will tell you, I saw a black big cat or whatever, you know what I mean? That could be something what I would say, yeah? Ja, ja, doch. Braune große Katze, große braune. I would probably say also in German, eine große braune Katze. I would probably say it like how you say it should be in English, but it would not be wrong if I would say the other way around. Yeah. Must actually be, but it's word order. It must actually be opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose, noun. Really? Oha. If you do it out of order, it sounds weird, but you wouldn't really be able to normally explain why. Okay. Now everyone learned something. Separating was impossible. Odin opened the door and was greeting her very kindly. He was a gentleman. Yeah, I can understand. As with Muffin and Snoopy, separating worked fine because Snoopy is a old guy, and Muffin was afraid of everything. But with Merlin and Momo, separating was also impossible. They made such a big drama after one night in one room. It was like, yeah. It was really hard. So, yeah. When I say low, I have to have my ears when it's toilet. And I never heard the word fortnight. It's in 2 weeks in UK English. Fortnight. Really? I don't know. Hello, Tikari. Yeah, more than 75 between. What did you buy? That we got such a big discount, Quickstar? Hello, Rina. Yeah, but I'm glad it's working, Tina. I mean, sometimes when you have no separation, everything can go really, really bad. So when Merlin and Momo first time met, or I have to say different. When Merlin met the first time Snoopy, he was really afraid, and he made himself really big. And then he was crying and shouting. It was so loud. It was so scary for me. I mean, Snoopy did not care, but I guess Merlin tried to make a good impression. No, like a big impression. It did not really work. Yeah, Snoopy just ignored him, luckily. So Snoopy, he did really not get in any way stressed or anything, which is, which with Snoopy you never know how he will react. So it was quite okay. And then Merlin did walk away and Momo too that day, and then they did explore something else. So that was... But yeah, I was careful because I was not sure what will happen.
Chance to have a look.
Finest merchandise around.
Tell me what. Yeah, true.
Buying, selling, trading.
Ella is a tough little lady who loved other cat. That's the reason we choose her. Odin fell in love with her. Okay, that's nice. Loki and Ronja accepted her also very quick. Spanish cats are very social. Snoopy is Spanish. But he is not so social. I mean, he's not like he's bad against the others, but you know, Muffin loves him so much, and I always tell him, Snoopy, you are not a gentleman. You know, Muffin comes to him and she wants to cuddle and be close to him, and he's like, you know, when a mom comes to a boy often and cuddles the boy and wants to give him a kiss when they're older, and the boy is like moving the head away. That's Snoopy. He exactly reacts like that. You know, Muffin comes with all the love and wants to push her head on his head, and he's just like turning around and walks away. Like, Snoopy, you're breaking her heart every day. But Muffin still loves him. That's at least something. She is in love, and she does not mind that Snoopy is how he is. So, I mean, sometimes he just gives up, and then she can cuddle with him. But yeah, I'm glad it's working out so quickly, Tina. That's amazing. That's really, really nice. That's great news.
Oh, bright moons, there you are, over here.
We came as quickly as we
That's
could.
awesome, Quickstar. Congrats.
Oh, I am relieved
Hi,
to see
Logan.
you both. I could not say much in my letter, just in case it was intercepted. Izalgo, a cantor from my order, was tending to an exorcism nearby. An escort of inquisitors accompanied him, but now they are all missing.
What do you need us to do?
Izalgo is not the first Twilight cantor to disappear, and the Inquisitor investigations go nowhere. I risk much just talking to you. High Cantor Viti says the Inquisitors have forbidden all contact with you and Zereth Var, especially Zereth Var.
Didn't High Cantor Viti tell the Inquisitors what we did at the Violent?
The Enforcers of Faith have a very specific definition of heresy. I am more concerned about Cantors becoming Dromathra than I am about changing minds. Can you ask around about Izalgo? Perhaps someone here in the trading post saw where he went. Meet me behind the temple northwest of the trading post when you finish.
It is,
Cantor
yes, Logan.
Izalgo is a Cathay Khajiit, with spotted fur and sweet brown eyes. I suppose it seems too much to hope that he just ran off for a tryst with some honey-tongued local.
You said Cantor isn't the first of your order to go missing.
Normally we Cantors are a nomadic and solitary bunch. Easy prey for a Rajashka. We correspond with each other often, trading songs and stories of our travels. But some of the other Cantors have fallen silent. I fear the worst.
The other Twilight Candles haven't been warned about the danger.
It is hard to get word to every member of a group as scattered as ours. Besides, we cannot pause in our duties. We exorcise dark spirits, but we cannot cleanse bent souls the way Zereth can. Namira never sleeps.
Aren't the Inquisitors of the Torval focused on protecting you?
Viti says they are, in their own way. They are intent on attacking the Rajashka, instead of defending those they prey upon. I am sure they would get that done faster if they worked with you and Zereth, but nobody pays attention to my suggestions.
The residents of the trading post. We have to go up, maybe. Upstairs? Hallo?
Why must these storekeepers take theft as a personal slight? Your wares are good. It is a compliment.
You're pretty. I'm looking for a Twilight cantor named Itzalgo. Do you remember seeing anyone like that?
Twilight Cantor. Yes, there's one walking around. Clever-looking little doggy. Is that who you mean? This one might have seen another one in similar dress not long ago, but the memory is fleeting. Must not have stayed long enough to make an impression.
Yes. This one can't afford to settle with Shanra, so he takes his business elsewhere. Jode's chariot, what a joke.
He has a lot of back pain, or? This poor guy. He looks amazing. I think he looks like a really interesting character. But I assume his back is hurting like nuts. Or what do you think? I'm looking for a Twilight cantor. Do you remember him coming to Redfur?
The only one who stopped at this one's
Redfur.
short-lived sugar stall were thieves. Unless this Twilight cantor of yours has fingers as light as his song, Inni says so,
Hello, Shark.
no such singer.
More questions? Those inquisitors already treated me like a criminal. I will tell you what I told them so I can get back to my nap. The cantor moved on. I do not know why. There was never a need for an exorcism here, at least as far as I know.
Met the Twilight cantor? Was his name Itzalgo?
Perhaps. I told the inquisitors this person was asking about an exorcism. When no one knew what he was talking about, the cantor said he was heading for Gold Folly, the mining settlement just south of here. Now move along, Walker, and let me rest.
Thanks for the information.
Let us make haste to Gold Folly. We still may be able to save Cantor Izalgo.
Yep.
I have many fine goods.
And I hope it will work out, Tina, with Bella. It'll be interesting how she does like all your 4 cats
Did
do
you hear?
in the next
Rajin's
week.
mantle was discovered at the Fallen Esti winter site.
Rachin's mantle? General Endare has another feather in her cap.
Not exactly. I heard she died recovering it.
Just
Must
a
have been
small
a really
donation.
vicious frost troll.
And the question is, how do you feel with a new cat around? I mean, that's also a huge change for everyone, right? Not only for the cats,
What might you make with
also for
that?
the humans. Did Bella eat something today? Anyone else got a bad hay fever at the moment? Tree pollen. Ice age. Oh, really? From which tree, against which tree are you allergic? Okay. Is there not a difference? So hay fever, I think I thought hay fever is Heuschnupfen. I thought. Silberbirke. You have a lot around you of them. Is that so? Oh, that's tough, yeah. That's tough. No, luckily, I usually have no problems besides sun, which is terrible because I like it so much to be in the sun. So, oh. I mean, so far, yeah, it's okay. I mean, usually I only get some problems with the sun if it's really, really hot. And I'm out of the sun, like, you know, morning to night for several days in a row. Which happens on vacation. Oh. Must be somewhere because I'm suffering. Oh. So sorry. We also have problems at home. So when you are inside. I know some people, they use these air cleaners. Not sure how well they work with allergy. I know some who use them to make their life a bit more, a bit better at home. But I'm not sure how well they really work. It was a very hot day. So open. It's been about 23. Ooh, 22. Yeah, that's really warm. For April? Yeah, it's really warm, true.
My Moonclaw. It senses Dromathra nearby. Let us look around.
I hope that I will find, hopefully, here also some nice place to swim. Because, you know, usually, in my old spot, I would have went for swimming in like in a month or something maybe. So hope I can do that here too. Hopefully, or if I find something which is appropriate.
A dead Inquisitor. I shall invite forth his spirit.
Are you burned?
Perhaps he will be more amenable in death than in life.
It's the armor.
What has happened to me? That song. That twisting, bending song. The Cantor suspected it was a trap, and he was right. My soul would have bent too, were it not for the mercy of their blades. What is this? Have you drawn me back to torment me? To do your bidding?
We just seek information. What happened?
Rajaska. And not just one. A whole pride led by some ancient evil. They questioned me about the necromancer, Zerith Var. The risen dead that strolled out of Moonmont. He must be in league with those abominations.
He's not, but that's beside the point. What about Cantor Itzalgo?
The Cantor led me to the Rajaska. He kept saying a name over and over again. He led me behind the stables, a door in the ground that leads to darkness and death. Pray that Cantor Izalgo was broken and killed, rather than bent to their ranks.
Our thanks for your testimony. May you find peace in Azura's embrace.
Okay. Release them. We have to go into the mining tunnel.
Ravith Morna seeks you, Zerith Var.
Oh, oh.
That was one of the Inquisitors. A Rajaska bent his soul.
Thank Atsura, I thought stop and read for. I asked after reports of an exorcism needed in Gold Folly and was met with narrow eyes. There are no Khajiit in Gold Folly. The locals do not go there anymore. As instructed by High Cantor Viti, I sent word to the Torval Curiata. They replied with a company of Inquisitors. We are now at Gold Folly, and they told me to stay put. By the stables if they investigate some orcish longhouse nearby. They say if there is someone in need of my services, I will be allowed to tend to them. Inquisitors have not been forthcoming with why I might have been lured here under false pretenses. I did not tell them about the strange dreams I've had since I was summoned to the Gold Folly. About a Khajiit with fur like lovely midnight, who asked me to join her in song to wake her pet, a beast of darkness incarnate, slumbering in the void. I wake with the melody in my head, but no semblance of the words. Only a name, Ravith Morna. The suffix implies that darkness has her, but perhaps it's not too late. She needs me, needs my help. I hear her song from somewhere beneath my feet. She is near, I must find her.
His Algo's journal. He mentions Ravith Morna. This is troubling. Let us return to Crinzy at the Northwest Temple in Redfur.
Und bananas. We have to go back to the town. Well, Crown Bank space upgrade. How would someone buy that? Did anyone of you ever upgraded your bank in ESO with crowns? Do people do that? Why would you do this? I mean, is there anything what I could usually, obtain with in-game activities or gold? And maybe if someone does not play so long and does not have gold, maybe they buy it then? Oh, but I don't know, I feel like that's a waste of crowns. You have a lot of crowns and you don't care.
Validate!
Never did it with crowns? No, why should I do such a madness? People who don't bother to learn that you can do it in-game. Yeah. Yeah, or they just don't want to, lose time with gathering gold, etc., etc., and just use crowns. Maybe, I don't know. But I feel like personally, it would hurt, my poor soul to use my crowns for something like that. As I usually only use crowns for things which I can't obtain in any other way.
You will make fine potions with that, I am sure.
Don't realize it's the same upgrade as in-game. Yeah, that could be the case, yeah. Hmm. Maybe I think it's some bonus, yeah.
Another Twilight canter here. Did you see? It bodes ill.
It bodes worse for that little doggy. I could hear that older cantor berating her from across the bridge.
First things I do when I meet a new player, I give them a chunk of gold so they can upgrade their back and pay. Oh.
Rachin's mantle?
Looking as
General
sour as
Indari
ever.
has another
What is
feather
she
in her cap.
doing here?
Not exactly.
At last,
That's really kind.
She died recovering it.
sense.
What could you do the stuff was cute, yeah.
Vicious frost troll.
This ends now. This one forbids you from involving Crinzy any further in your misdeeds. Viti does not wish to see the Inquisitors take notice and act against the young one.
Why don't you trust Ceriswa?
When you have walked the world as I have, you see how often trust is rewarded. Stay away from my Sahida. She may not understand, but I know nothing good comes from abiding necromancy, even if it is well intended. This ends now. My Sahida, disobey my direct orders? You and that charlatan necromancer have influenced her with your dark thoughts. And in so short a time, what business could she have with you?
She asked us to look for Cantor Itzalgo. We discovered that Rajaska lured him to Gold Folly.
Ah yes, the Rajaska. How convenient that they appeared at the same time as your friend. This one looked into his Order of the Hidden Moon, a once noble clan brought to ruin by corruption from within. And this is who you choose to travel with?
The Rajaska hunting Twilight Cantors. We can stop them.
When the vulture eats the asp, it does not do so out of virtue. It does so to slake its appetite for flesh. You may hunt the shadows. This one has seen as much. But there is a darkness in your friend where his heart should be. Viti can sense it.
What are you talking about?
The Inquisitors of the Torval Curiata will find you, outsider. You and your necromancer. Stay away from the Twilight Cantors, or else!
Why don't you trust others than we already asked?
This one knows what she senses. An exorcist of my years is not wrong about such things. There is darkness in you, Zeredvar.
Oh, you have returned.
Let her
Thank
go,
Azura.
Tamid. Tamid, tell her what we found. I need to collect my thoughts.
Inside or outside? I guess outside or? Occasionally run across people who think it's in addition to what you can get in-game. Same with storage chest. Oof. Yeah, it can be. I mean, if you don't know its name. And then when there are many games where you where they limit on purpose the inventory and stuff. So you have to purchase them with money, yeah.
I shouldn't be here.
I was about to come looking for you
I
when
found
High
you.
Cantor Viti found me. She demanded to know what I was doing here. Do not worry. I did not mention either of you.
She knows we are here. We went into her on our way to meet you.
This! Well, if it helps, I do not think she will send for the Inquisitors as long as I am with you. She worries about me. She just refuses to see reason where Zereth Var is concerned. But what news do you bring? Did you find Cantor Izalgo?
But we found his journal in Goldfolly. The Inquisitors with him didn't make it.
I am sorry about the Inquisitors, but my concern is for Izalgo. Let me see. Oh, were the other Cantors lured with dreams such as this? We have no defense against such darkness, no song that can cure such a summons. We must stop this Ravith Morna.
We're at a dead end. I'm not sure where they would have taken Cantor Izalgo.
Zereth knows about the Rajoska. Well, Zereth and perhaps the Inquisitors. I do not need to tell you that they will not help us. If only we could find Ravith Morna, then maybe Zereth could save the Cantors bent by her song. He knows her from his life before? Let us hear it from him then. Zereth, who was this Ravith before the darkness took her?
So I thought he would talk, but he does not.
I hoped we would not have to shed light on that chapter of my past.
Azura sent you back for a reason. Could this not be it?
Usually with this companion quest, I don't know what will be next, but I would now expect it will soon stop. And we have to level more Ceres before we get more companion quest lines, or? But I don't know.
I will tell you what I know. Before she fell to the bent dance, Ravith Morna was Moon Singer Ravith. In my time, Moon Singers were not so different from Twilight Cantors. My memory of her holds a sorrow I have trouble putting into words. She was the first I ever called Tamit. I would come to call her more than that. In the end, I died trying to stop her. Besha Anzi, my friends. This memory weighs heavy on my heart. To me, that battle, my death, it happened only yesterday.
How did Ravis fall to the bent dance?
I do not trust my tongue to recount this sad tale. But there is a ritual I could perform. It allows us to walk the path of my memories. But I must perform it in a specific place. Try to keep an open mind. What you and Crinzy see may trouble you.
You want Cantor Quincy to come with us?
She has been gracious in trusting us where others in her order are wary. If she is willing, I would trust her to see the worst parts of me, as I trust you. Var, let us venture to Jazenji Seer to enact this ritual before I change my mind.
Where's that?
Zereth speaks of Jode's Light, west of Dune and Reaper's March. There is a ritual chamber at the back of the western atrium, for the ritual of Kujijo, yes?
I am glad to hear it is still known in this time. You are welcome to travel with us, Jarithanti.
Oh, I would not miss it. I will gather the components needed for this ritual and meet you there.
Yeah. What level? Based on what? Yeah, the rapport level. Sorry. Just said level, but yeah, could be the companion level or the companion rapport level, indeed. Indeed, you're right. Something. Where's the quest? Make the quest, please. Ah, here. Found it. Found it. Here, survey map. You first make the quest. Before I get lost in selecting survey maps again. Hello, Beaufrey. How are you doing? Good day. Good evening. You are late, Beaufrey. Did you make some music?
Such
Kevin?
potential from the veins of Nirn.
Oh, nice. You went there yesterday after work. Just for one night. Or did you have lots of work to do? There. Did you have to cut some trees? But I hope you had a good time, even though you had to do some work.
Joe Jet. Useful
Did you meet
not
the dogs?
only for its luster.
Your neighbors. Dogs were there, but you didn't have time to visit. Oh, nein. Oh, that's unfortunate. You should have taken 5
Lies
minutes.
to the west, Tamit. I will guard our tails.
Would be good for your soul. What's on luxury furniture? Signs. You know, like a sign for a stable and for food and stuff like that. Was not so exciting. We checked it out yesterday.
Welcome. Kenathi blessed me with swift travels, and I have prepared the chamber. All we need now is the two of you.
Jode's love and Surrender's charity. Thank you, Crinzy. Tamit, you will lead us through my past as we kneel with me before the altar. Together, we will spin
quest?
my memories
The companion
from the
quest
moon sugar in
from
the air.
Terrace.
Oh, this place. It is beautiful.
We stand in the meditation chamber of the Hidden Moon Temple, as it was in my youth. Tamit, you will guide us. Touch the light of memory when you wish to proceed.
Okay. Oh.
Here he is, my former partner. Rise, Derefar. I finally found you a partner you might actually be able to work with. Meet Raviv.
Moon Singer Talbira. You bring me another one. I told you. No more pretty voices that turn tail as soon as we set foot in the darkness. Never watch your past self if you can avoid it, Tamit.
cat who walks only at night thinks everyone else fears the dark. I see why you wish to pass into another Talbira. Do they keep him here because it is the only place in the temple large enough for his big head? I knew you would make a perfect match. If you do not kill each other, you will be Tamiti in no time.
We will see about that. Let us hear the song of yours then, Ravi. And that was how I met Moonsinger Ravith.
I can save some gold this weekend, and almost all my houses are starting to be full with furnishing. And soon we will have the furnishing vault, then you will get some space.
You have now seen how I first met Ravith. It was an inauspicious start.
When did this memory actually occur?
When I was still a young student with much to learn. It was the practice of the Hidden Moon to partner their adepts with Moonsingers. Talbira was mine until she was late in her years. Others were chosen for me, but none lasted. Not until Ravith.
What do you think that is?
Few can bear to walk the path of the Hidden Moon, where we have little comfort aside from faith. Ravith came from nothing, feared nothing. Her faith in Azura filled her with the same fire that filled me. When you are ready, let us move on.
Look at the size of this place. Is this a training session?
Just so. Years passed, and Ravith and I bonded deeply. With that depth came darkness. No more practice today, Ravith. Let us rest.
Not yet. One more try. My song will work the more. Raise the construct.
It was not advised for Rithanti and Hadalit, singer and adept, to share such bonds. We did not listen. As you wish, Ravi. Sing for me.
Grant me the strength to protect you when all others forsake me.
Ravith sang. It contained a rhythm, an undertone we both knew well. The soul! You destroyed them! They are completely gone! Ravith, what was that song?
I prayed for strength and it just came to me. It was meant to protect you.
We both heard it then. The drums of the bent dance. Azura commands that we love ourselves. We cannot resist who we are, what we feel, but emotions that fill us so completely invite the void to creep in. You just saw the first time Ravith channeled that darkness and opened the door for Namira.
You loved her too, didn't you? And why didn't that door open for you too?
Of course. We were so filled with love, with music, that I feared losing her, just as she feared losing me. But while my training armored my soul, it could not save Ravith. Namira coaxed her into the dark, taking her heart one piece at a time.
How did she do that?
She convinced Ravith that if Azura knew we loved each other more than we loved her, she would never let us be together. I prayed for help, begged, but there was nothing to be done. Azura cannot help those that do not want to be saved.
When Ravith became Ravith Morna?
I will show you. And Crinzy. This is the part that may be the most difficult for her to see. And for me. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
This is Starhaven Adeptorium. Dark moons. So many dead.
The work of a voice both great and terrible. Touch the light of memory and you will see.
Ravith. She's fallen to the darkness.
Fallen so far and so quickly. I was helpless to stop it. And I was ill prepared to see to her end.
Too powerful. My song weakens. Zereth, you must act now. I am sorry, Zereth. There is no one else. In Azura's name, reclaim your blade and end this.
Do not make me kill you, Ravith. Please!
Our hearts beat as one, Zereth. What will it do to you if you turn your blade upon me? Zereth, you must strike now!
I am sorry. Besha Ansi. Enough! I cannot stand to see this happen again.
Did he stab her or not?
I am sorry, Tamit. I cannot continue this ritual. The pain of this memory, it burns like a wound reopened. Please, do not ask me to continue.
But we just see.
Ravith gave in to Namira and became the first Rajaska. She stalked the other moon singers at Starhaven Adeptorium. Bent them to join her chorus. Any of the hidden moon that opposed her, she slaughtered them. All but moon singer Talbira and me.
How did Jun Talbira stop Ravith Morna?
My former partner was strong. With Azura's aid, she created a song to ensnare even the Rajaska. She ordered me to take up my sword, and I... the pain. I can speak of this no more. Please, Tamit, abandon this ritual.
Oh, we have left the memories. Oh, Azura be praised.
I could not witness anymore. Talk to Crinzy, Tamit.
Back at the trading post, I thought Zereth's concern was misplaced, but now... Oh, I am glad he ended that last memory where he did. I feel shaken. Cold. Like we just saw the face of Namira herself.
What we did see, do you have any idea what we should do next?
From what we saw, Ravith Morna was just as powerful then as she is now. But Moonsinger Talbira used a song to hold her in place. A song strong enough to hold the first Rajaska. If I could somehow learn that song...
Would Twilight Cantors have any record of such a song?
If we did, it would be nothing but dust now. Most Moonsinger songs were purged following the Riddle Thar epiphany. But there is a place in Rimmon Necropolis, the tomb of the Moonsingers. Perhaps we could speak with Talbira herself there.
Want to speak with Moonsinger Talbira's spirit?
Zereth can invite forward the dead, yes? If he calls forth Moonsinger Talbira, she could share her song with me. A song that can hold fast even the first Rajoska. We have to do something to save the other Twilight Cantors. This could be it.
Okay. See what you would say.
An interesting idea, Crinzy. Talbira rests in the crypts at
Eating,
Winter.
nee? Are you eating?
Here, Azura guides our path to those halls. Let us depart.
I ate earlier. I got pizza. Pizza.
My Moonclaw, it senses Daedra and unquiet undead. The tomb is much deeper in, to the east. We will carve a path for you, Crinzy.
Oh, all right. Azura guide you both.
It's quite a long quest, though. A burger with mushrooms and sour cream. Ooh, that sounds delicious. That sounds really good. Things have to be told, but in my opinion, it's the most amazing quest we had so far. Yeah, and Saris is also a great character, right?
By the hidden moons!
Ah, sorry guys.
You are free from servitude. There is the door to the crypt, now that it is safe. I sense no ill will ahead. These remains are undisturbed. Thank Azura.
Okay. Have to search the resting place of Talbira. And of course, he's somewhere in the Pampa. No? I did not see where we have to go. There was 50-50 chance I take the right path. And I did not.
Moonsinger Talbira. Find her remains, Tamit, and I can invite her forward.
My head! Such pain! Oh, what is happening? Moonsinger Talbira, I saw her spirit and then... the pain. I did not imagine it, did I? Her spirit collided with mine.
I'm not sure. You screamed in pain. Are you injured? Yeah. It's full of light.
No, the pain only lasted a moment and then it passed. But I do feel strange. Like remembering something I never knew I forgot. Like the song. Talbira's song. I know it. Bright moons. I can hear it.
I don't understand.
Moonsinger Talbira taught it to me. Or rather, she does not need to. She is here. She has always been here. She... Wait. Do you feel that? Something is coming.
Uh-oh.
A rising darkness. Do you feel it? Oh no. Isolgo? No! Cantor Isolgo has
Ravith
fallen.
Morna sends her regards.
Use
I
this
bear a
portal.
dirge
Go.
for
We
Zerethar,
will
and
deal
all
with
who
Isolgo
stand
Morna.
beside him.
Crinzy safely departed. Ah, that is what matters most. Find peace in Azura's embrace, Rithanti. Let us follow Crinzy through the portal. I sent...
Let's go.
Thank Azura! I was about to come after you. I know Talbira's song. I could have helped.
Isago's soul is at peace. Save your voice for when we face Ravith Morna.
Oh, Isolgo, my poor friend. May his voice join the chorus of our brothers and sisters in the sands behind the stars. In a way, his disappearance led us to Moonsinger Talbira. Oh, I wish he was still here. I have so much I want to tell him.
What happened to you back in Rimond?
Moonsinger Talbira's spirit entered my soul. I am still seeing so very much. Glimpses of a life I do not recognize. From an age I never knew. And I hear it. Talbira's song. As though I have known it my whole life.
Moonsinger Talbira possessed you?
This is like no possession. At least, not one I have ever seen. It is hard to tell where she ends and I begin now. She does not seek to control me, just teach me. She gives freely of her songs, her knowledge, and a message.
What kind of message?
Forgiveness cannot abide when truth festers in shadow. Oh, I shall have to meditate on her meaning. Perhaps it is a mindset I can use to practice Talbira's song. You should speak to Zereth, Walker. I think he has need of his Tamid. My soul and that of Moonsinger Talbira's... are they the same now? Am I her? Is she me? I would ask to travel with you and Zereth, but I have so much to figure out now. So much to practice and learn.
Are you sure you're alright?
You know me, yes? You need to trust me right now. I am an exorcist. I know the signs of dark spirits. The things the void whispers, tempting us into darkness. I sense nothing like that from Talbira.
Talbira showed you anything else?
It's hard for her to show me anything right now. And yet, I can't shake the feeling that our souls are deeply connected. I'll have to go looking for myself. Remembering things from a life I didn't know I lived is very strange.
You're taking this very well. Yeah.
I am a bit overwhelmed, but with your help, we have found a song that can stop Ravith Morna. And I've made a deep connection with one of my ancient sisters. I am awed by the grace of Azura, and ready to sing.
Next for you?
I know Talbira's song. Now I need to practice. I'll also see if I can teach it to other Twilight cantors. I just hope nobody asks too many questions about how I learned it. Especially the Inquisitors.
What will you tell the Inquisitors if they end up questioning you?
That I wrote the song myself. If Talbira's soul has been reborn in me, well, that's not really a lie, is it? I won't mention you and Zerith. Don't worry.
With our friend? Yeah. Tight.
The spirit of Moonsinger Talbira, reborn into Cantor Crinzy, returned to this plane, just as I was, as Ravith Morna was. Azura's purpose for me becomes more clear, and yet more fraught as well.
The message that Moonsinger Talbira gave Canto Crinzy, do you know what it means?
Forgiveness cannot abide when truth festers in shadow. Yes, I am certain I understand Talbira's message. But Crinzy does not. Strange. Perhaps the Moonsinger still has things to teach our Cantor. She will understand soon enough.
Can you explain what the message means to me?
I tried, Tamid, I truly did. With you at my side, I thought I was ready to confront my past. But the pain... I was wrong. I am sorry. But Azura has given us a path forward. Talbira is here, lending us her song. So it was not for nothing.
How does it help us?
Talbira's song was powerful enough to hold Ravith Morna, to drown out her voice. Ravith has forsaken Azura. But perhaps we might yet persuade her to return to the light. Of course, Crinzy will need time to practice before that day comes.
And we will need to find Ravith Morna?
We explored my past and rediscovered Talbira's song. Azura will guide us to confront these shadows when the time is right. For now, let us leave Crinzy to practice in peace. You and I can continue to build our strength, so we are ready to strike.
Yeah.
I am listening.
What does it mean for us?
Somewhere
I am listening.
in Cantor Crinzy's soul is the song that Moonsinger Talbira used to bind Ravith Morna. If Crinzy can hold Ravith Morna in place, perhaps, after all these years, I can persuade her to return to Azura's embrace.
Okay, now he's happy, I guess. Got some points.
Attention winner in the giveaway. We will draw the winner in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, good luck. So. What? here. There's of course nothing. So. Fu. Fu. Congratulations. Wow. Hi. Really? Congratulations. Can you let me know which platform are you playing? Are you on PC, Xbox or PlayStation? PC. Okay, what would you like to get? You can choose from a lot of stuff. You want a pink torchbark pad or a devoted torchbark pad, purple crowns or the gold word chapter. Crowns please for PC. Okay. Second, I will grab the view. I whisper you now via private message on Twitch the key. Hello, here is your key for 1,500 pounds for PC. Ta-da! There you go. Congratulations. Good night, Hexes. Live well in sweet dreams. Have a good rest.
A new follower.
Thank you very much for the follow. When you want to use the code for, then just go to ESO website, log into your account, and there you can then redeem the code. Here. Are your hands doing, Beauvray, by the way? Are you now pain-free? Yeah, I write exactly that. No, look. That's what I'm writing always. Here's the key for rounds for PC, for example, and then the code. So that's exactly what I'm typing.
Fine adornments.
The Polo quest we will do then next week. I don't want to start it now because I assume that quest will be even taking more time. So we should start there then immediately. Making some more space in my inventory. Collect some. Even so, I like Elsewhere. I think it's super pretty. I'm not a huge fan of collecting survey maps in Elsewhere. There's so much walking always. report. So don't have to, I can walk a bit less.
You have my ear, Tamit.
I can also go here. Just have to walk here all the way. Walking. Now, just follow the path until the end. You know, halfway. Halfway. And usually I don't want to go to collect here. There's some zones in ESO where I enjoy collecting survey maps. There's some where I don't like it so much. Even so I like elsewhere, but collecting here survey maps, not so much. There's so many mountains and stuff, so I can't easily go on. But there. At least the materials are next to each other on one plot. That's nice. Collecting too, it's a thing, put them in my stacks and 3 for chest. You know? Probably when I would have so many collectibles of survey maps in my chest, I would probably avoid to collect them at all. Because it looks so scary if you have so many collected. Can respawn yet? Bit more away. Did any of the postcards arrive, Sean Rock? No? I mean, a lot of time passed. Of the missing ones. Only 181 inventory lines of stacks, no big deal. Easy. More? More, and more. Oh. Run away. And I think now we can return. Maybe materials that respawn. Them. Port. To walk.
Yes?
I want to talk to you. Over here. Then we walk to the right. Let's follow the street.
Ah, liquid treasure.
Yeah, true. Water is important. A lot of work to do in your home. Yeah. Easy. I have to working at the moment on one room. I removed now the. Yeah. I removed there the liquid wallpaper. More or less good. As much as possible. But there are now a lot of, you know, like little pieces, like leftovers across that wall. So I have to remove all of them. And then I have to figure out how I can clean the other walls in that room. Because the other walls have like structured color on them. I didn't even know something like that exists. But the structured color, they placed direct on the wall. There's not like any wallpaper beneath that. So it's not so easy to get the structured color away. So I have to think about how I can do that. Either I get maybe a machine, or I get a better idea what I can do across the walls. I mean, maybe I could also do something like not a wallpaper, but maybe, you know, like take some wooden panels or something. I'm not sure if I want to have two walls full of wood. Yeah, I don't know. I have to figure that out. I mean, you know, I'm a noob cake, so there's sure what's the best approach here. But 12 or 13 of the ESO countries I sent them from, even the more difficult seeming ones like Morocco, Africa arrived, but some other easy ones didn't. It was cool, cause even so I got someone I met to write that on one Arabic. Mrs. used the photo translators to figure out my messages. So I purposely started, ended each one with the same phrase, just written in different languages. It's really nice that so many arrived. It's really cool. Which easier ones did not arrive? just looked at the notes. I would have typed my index and go translator to write it. I can't believe then it was a year ago. It's already in Portugal and maybe Spain heading back into the main part of Europe by this time last year. Like a dream. Yeah. Yeah, time flies so quickly, right? When you're at home again and then, yeah, your life is just continuing, yeah. Yeah. Aber ja hier. Go back. We're collecting now some of the maps in Cracklorn. Even so I like Cracklorn, I'm not a huge fan of collecting maps in Cracklorn. It's always good if you do it together.
Inspired find, Tamid.
So is it even here?
What gems we stumble upon, just by exploring together.
Guess was not here. Oh, France, okay. Maybe the place I knew the most history about. Of most historic place of fame. In Paris? On a rock, you got robbed? Really? How did that happen? Sorry. I luckily never got robbed in my life. Never. Ever. Hey. Ah. I'm really sorry. It's scary. Path. Plus. Then. Famous bigger than.
Don't do anything stupid.
But you got not injured or anything. At least something.
A useful find.
Fine. What?
No, thief. This one.
I was sleeping. Okay. They just took advantage of you and took the stuff. Okay. But still not nice.
Selling, buying, trading. Right here.
Have I come back quick, Stamp Bellamy?
On this merchant, trust this one.
I wanted to. I saw that I have a lot of these skill thingies in my bank. We did not use them yesterday, so I thought we switched characters quickly. Night, Tina. Sleep well and sweet dreams. I love watching a panda avatar face. You see a little bit of what I'm actually emoting when you edit my post. If it's working, yeah. I mean, it also depends where I'm looking. When the camera or the tracker's off, then it's difficult, yeah. Oh. Is the banker? Hello?
May I be of service?
Yeah, we need your service. I forgot yesterday to take the script. Do.
Speak with me a moment.
Give me a moment. Read. Again? Chicken. I gave Snoopy today. In the morning, he didn't want to take his medicine, regardless which kind of snacks I took to convince him. Then in the evening, I did use duck fillet for cats. These are small fillets. Today, he found it really great. I had also days where he was like, nah, I don't want this so much. But today, that was so tasty. He took everything. Yeah, kidney medicine, vitamins, everything. I was like, oh yeah, tasty, tasty. Which was good. I'm glad if he, sometimes eats quite quick. Ja. Denker.
How can I help you?
That was a good idea. I thought it earlier today that these scripts take quite a lot of slots in the bank too. I thought I could fix that and just learn them so they are not in our way. Oh?
Hello there.
Okay, so we have left. Bushir Khan. Learn the other ones. Okay, there we go. Now, last one. Okay. Last switch to Panda have to rise. Look on the music thing, doesn't look good for music. Yeah, the Toxic Apple actually used AI to make some music about our community and the panda. And that was really good. I mean, you know, for AI stuff, it was pretty amazing what is possible to do. Even, you know, with singing and everything, yeah? So, ach so. Route. We go away with him.
What do you require of a zombie friend?
I need your help, Itzabi. Much space in my bank. I'm really proud. I'm really proud. That's really awesome. Perfecto. Perfecto. We go now to sleep. We will then do next week the prologue quest. Tomorrow we'll continue with Dredge. So thanks everyone for joining. Thank you very much for the wonderful evening. I wish you all a good night. Good night, Dino. Good night, Phoenix. Good luck with your graphics card. Good night, Elisera, and get well. Good night, Hootsie Louie. Good night, Salone Wolf. Good night, Dino. Good night, Quickstime Bellamy. Good night, Dominic. Good night, Tom Tom. Good night, Mama Dragon. Good night, Beaufrey. Good night, Mossberg. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for the nice evening. See you well in sweet dreams. I hope I see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Tschüss. Toodles. Good night. Good night, Daddy Wyatt. Good night, guys. Bye-bye.